Join me as I dive into the legend of the Lake Siren and try to uncover if this ghost story is actually real. The Lake Siren is a legend that has been passed down for generations in this small town, with stories of a mysterious woman who lures men to their deaths in the depths of the lake. Some say she's a vengeful spirit, others claim she's a mere myth, but one thing's for sure, the locals are spooked. They whisper about her in hushed tones, sharing tales of strange occurrences and unexplained events that have been happening around the lake for years. I've always been fascinated by ghost legends, and this one in particular has piqued my interest. There's something about the Lake Siren that draws me in, that makes me want to dig deeper and uncover the truth. Is she real? Is she just a figment of the imagination? I'm determined to find out. As I delve into the world of the Lake Siren, I start to realize just how much of an impact she's had on the local community. People are genuinely scared. They're afraid to go near the lake at night, and some even claim to have seen her wandering the shores. I've got to get to the bottom of this, to separate fact from fiction and uncover the truth behind the legend. I've got my plan in place. I've gathered all the equipment I need, and I'm ready to kick off my investigation. I'll be using everything from infrared cameras to digital recorders, and I'll be talking to locals who claim to have seen the Lake Siren. I want to get a first-hand account of what they've experienced, and I want to know what they think is behind this legend. My first stop is the local library, where I've heard there are old records and documents that might shed some light on the Lake Siren's origins. I'm hoping to find some historical evidence that can help me understand what's going on. I've spent hours poring over old newspapers and town records, and I've finally found something that catches my eye. There's a mention of a woman who drowned in the lake back in the 1800s, and I think this might be our first clue. I've decided to head out to the lake and start my investigation. I've got my equipment set up, and I'm ready to start capturing some evidence. The sun is setting, and the atmosphere is eerie. I can feel the weight of the legend settling in. As I'm setting up, I notice that the locals are watching me from a distance. They seem curious, but also a little wary. I can tell they're not sure what to make of me, or my investigation. I start to walk around the lake, taking in the sights and sounds. The water is calm, and the trees seem to be swaying in the wind. It's peaceful, but also a little unsettling. I've been walking for about an hour, and I've started to notice some strange noises. At first, I think it's just the wind or the water lapping against the shore, but then I hear it again, a faint whispering sound. I try to get a closer listen, but it's hard to make out what it is. I'll have to review the audio later and see if I can pick up anything else. I've decided to talk to some of the locals and see if they've experienced anything similar. They seem hesitant at first, but eventually they start to open up. One guy tells me about the time he saw a woman standing on the shore, singing a haunting melody. Another woman claims to have seen a figure in the water, watching her. The stories are chilling, but also intriguing. I'm starting to think that there might be some truth to the legend after all. As the night wears on, I start to feel a sense of unease. The whispers seem to be getting louder, and I can feel a presence watching me. I try to shake it off, telling myself it's just my imagination, but deep down I know something's off. Suddenly, my equipment starts to malfunction. My cameras are picking up strange orbs, and my digital recorder is capturing unexplained sounds. I'm not sure what's going on, but I know I need to get to the bottom of it. I start to review the footage, and that's when I see it. A figure standing on the shore, looking straight at me. My heart is racing as I try to process what I'm seeing. Is this the Lake Siren? Is this proof that the legend is real? I'm not sure what to think, but I know I need to keep investigating. I'll be back tomorrow, armed with more equipment and a healthy dose of skepticism. The investigation has been a wild ride so far, but I'm not ready to give up yet. I'll keep searching for answers, no matter how spooky things get. As I wrap up my investigation, I have to ask myself, is the Lake Siren real? I'm not so sure anymore. The evidence is compelling, but I still have my doubts. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Is the lake siren just a myth, or is there something more sinister at play? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more ghost investigation videos like this one, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I'll be back with more thrilling content soon.